Hello, everybody. I'm going to stay on here and see who pops on. I am doing the Streamily live signing right now, and I hope everybody's having a really good start to their December. It's December 1st, everybody. Hey, Tabby, how are you? Oh my goodness, look at all you lovely people on here already. So I'm not sure how many of you were on. Can you hear me okay? I always like to have music on in here. Can you give me like a thumbs up or something if you can hear me all right? Is all of this working out? I think it is. Okay, so I know it's so good to see you. I want to know where everybody is from as everyone jumps on here. I jumped on a little bit earlier than what I advertised on my site. Oh, good, you can hear. Thank you. Oh, look at Pocket Ninja. You guys are all here, which is great because we're giving Nolan some time to figure out how to work his technology. I told you. I told you. Listen. Oh, thank you so much. Whoa, France. Fantastic. Look at everybody. Oh my goodness. Egypt. Wow. San Pedro, California. I love it. Minnesota. Fantastic. Wonderful. Massachusetts. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you are all on here. South Carolina. Woohoo. How many of you are on here from the stream that we just had? We had, I know, he kind of is such an old man, but we just did a Streamily live streaming with Robin Atkin Downs, with Nolan and Richard McGonigal. And I'm going to pop on here and sign some pictures for those of you that pre-ordered them on the site. This is so great that we can do this, right? I mean, I really love it because sometimes getting to an actual Comic-Con or the ones that you want us to come to, we can't get to all of them. It's sometimes we can get to certain ones and not to others. So, Melon Man. Hi, Melon Man. So anyway, this allows us to kind of have these signings here with you guys and get to connect one-on-one with you and chat for a little bit and everything. So thank you for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and get started, essentially. And the way this works is that if you bought something on Streamily.com at the shop, the Emily Rose shop, you can go on and order things. And it's great, like, unique Christmas present, all the Uncharted stuff on there for an Uncharted fan. Or I know I have some, like, Haven stuff on here, as well as some God of War Lady Sif stuff. So there's just a few things on there. But mainly these are just fun because I get to hang out with you all in person, and I don't do a ton of them. So I don't know, maybe I should do some more. I'm not sure. I never know if I should do more or less, but I enjoy the time that I have with you. So, okay, the way this works is I get to look at the order, and for the ones that ordered them online, and wanted them to be signed online, those are the ones I'm going to sign. And then if you just ordered one to get signed and sent in the mail with you, then I'll do those afterwards. It's not a problem. But thank you so much for being here. And, oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. About technology. Are you still there? Oh my goodness. I'm going to need to put my little phone in probably airplane mode, probably. Hopefully that won't happen again. Okay. All right. People calling me in the middle of these things. Hi, Sarah. All these people I know and people I don't know. This is great. Oh, wait. And there's questions too. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Happy early birthday on Sunday. And you bought a print to treat yourself. That's so fantastic. I love that. So happy early birthday. And you ordered one. You have a Clemson Tiger. It looks like a Clemson Tigers icon. You ordered one early, but yeah, some of you may have ordered them after I had a live last time, and I'll be filling them out now. So I'm going to start. Okay, this one is out to Fa Baxter, and he's, or she, I'm not sure, is ordering this one right here from the Haven days. And there's no, you can even ask that they have special instructions or things that you want them to say. But I tell this story last time that the funny thing about Haven was they did some of these walls, the colors, to kind of be close to my hair colors so they wouldn't have to deal so much with crazy frizzy hair. So these are just like funny art director tricks that you don't ever really know about unless somebody tells you. The tricky thing about doing these lives and signing, is I literally have to try to focus on being able to like sign them and chat with you at the same time, which you'll just have to forgive me. It's there you go, Fa. It's a little bit tricky, so bear with me. Let's see, the next one is to Ken. Ken also wanted this one. This is like I'm a serious cop one. We did this show for 5 years, but it's technically 6 seasons, even though they call them like a split season. You know, it's a season 5A and 5B. So we were there for 5 years. I had my first son on this show. I just actually was hanging out with Lucas the other day. It was so good to see him and spend time with him and see his kiddos and his family. It's crazy. You really do become family during these you know, productions. And what was so cool about this time is I would literally go to Nova Scotia and film Haven, and then the time that I was home, I would be filming Uncharted. So it was kind of this, another reason also why if there's an episode that Nolan is on, you can actually see the two of us do an entire episode together, which was so much fun. It was fun to have him out there. So it's fun when you can bring friends on to the show, right? I hope that this pen works. Yeah, it did. Okay, there you go, Ken. Thank you for ordering. I so appreciate it. Okay, here we go. We're trucking along. Does anybody have any questions? Let's see. I was on the stream earlier. Lizzie, of course, no worries. We love signing these things. Okay, it's funny that you just asked that question about in the UK in 2024. Yes, I think we are. I think Nolan and I are going to be there at the end of October. So there will be a con in London. I think it's not finalized, but I think that we're hoping to go to London in October of 2024. How amazing will that be? That'll be so amazing. Now you asked a question about somebody. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad to see you there. Make sure you remind me of this exchange, because then I will know in person to say hello and thank you. You guys said you were asking about the scripts for Uncharted 4. Now, the tricky part about that is it kind of changed halfway through when Neil came aboard, but we don't ever really get to see the script all together ahead of time. Like Uncharted came out in, you know, chunks of time. So depending on what levels they're creating, because you're creating it in creation with all of the animation artists and everything like that. So, so yeah, I don't think I was intimidated of the script. I wasn't really seeing it, all of it in its entirety. Oh, Adam, I need to hold that question. But we would see it in chunks. And I don't know, I really wasn't intimidated of it. I think if anything, I was more just like, felt the enormous pressure of just wanting to do it justice, you know, knowing that it was the last one, you know, I wanted to do it justice and do it well, you know, because it had a different tone than the first three, don't you think? I think it did. Okay, this is to Gurpreet. Gurpreet? What is this name? This is so unique. I love it. So intimidated isn't exactly the right word, but it definitely, I felt the enormity of the, you know, it being the finale of the whole thing. Guys, I have Christmas music on, and it feels good and cozy in the house. Okay, let me finish this. You guys asked if I ever see Adam Copeland from Haven, and I haven't We saw him a few years back. We were able to go and visit him and his wife, Beth, at their house. And we had such a great time hanging out with them because they're just such quality people. And they're amazing. I text him and I'll call him every now and again, but I haven't seen him in person, although he's doing incredible things. Obviously has a different wrestling contract and channel now that he's on. And then also he's in Percy Jackson, which is so exciting. My son is so excited about seeing him in Percy Jackson. He's like beyond. Okay, this one has some special instructions, so let me read. I need to write this quote. I need to write, even if you think you're protecting me, you don't have a right to shut me out like that. That scene was so awesome. I love that scene. And I love your name. Everybody always asks me if I could write like a favorite quote, and I don't really have one that kind of sticks to me. What are some of your favorite quotes from it? I'd be so interested to know what they are, because they a sic parvis magna, and then also last year's model. Those are kind of the two ones that I get a lot. But what ones should I be keeping in my quote tool closet or tool chest? What do you think? Let me see. I have to write all of this out, you guys. Oh my goodness, wait. Who's that? Oh my goodness, that's my friend. I love you. Hi, Tim. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you said hello. My sister literally this is for everybody, just in case you were wondering. My sister spent the night last night with her entire family last night, and they just left today. But yeah, it's so good to see you. Can Elena show up in Fortnite? Oh my gosh, that's so good. When you guys ask also for us to go to like Comic-Cons and stuff, exactly like what Nolan said, make sure to ask the Comic-Con, because sometimes we want to go, but they need to hear like kind of a demand for the people to be there, like who that they want in their area, and that's what helps us get into those shows. So, okay, this is even if you think you're protecting me, you don't have a right to shut me out like that. I will say that is something I really enjoyed about... I don't have a red marker. I'm so sorry. I just have this black marker. That is something that I really, really enjoyed about Uncharted 4 was it's like a camera, just point and shoot. I love that. That I loved about Uncharted 4 was just the scenes. There was some pretty, they got deeper and deeper as everything went along. But I really enjoyed being able to do that level of scene work, because it was so like action packed for so long. And there was cool, spying scenes and things like that through the jungles and whatnot. But it was really cool to get these moments at home with these characters. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Okay, let me see here. All right, Eric, you're next. And I'm also keeping a track on time. Eric, here you go, Eric. This one's getting signed for you. I wonder if Eric is here. Is Eric here? I always hope that you guys are actually here when I'm signing these, considering that you ordered it. You guys are fantastic. Wait, there's some more questions popping up. How's my day going so far? It's going very good, thank you. Thank me for being me. Thank you. I'm glad that I can be me for you. Let's see what else here. All right. Okay, I've answered all these questions. This is so good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Eric, I'm writing this to you. I love this comment. This is fantastic. Such a great season right now. Such a great season. Woo! What do you guys like about Instagram Lives, just out of curiosity? Now, we've got some new people popping on. This is so great. What do you guys like about Instagram Lives? I'm so curious. How was the reunion? Oh my gosh, it was so fun. All of us together. We just have such a blast. It's always fun to see everybody's faces. Oh, you're asking me about Avenger Field. I love that you know about Avenger Field. Avenger Field is the show about World War II, of the female pilots of World War II that I'm developing with my producing partner, who's actually Nolan's wife. Jill and I are, you can visit our, if you want to follow our production updates of the shows and the movies that we're trying to get going and putting together, you can go to North Rose Pictures. That's our Instagram handle. Let's see. Chris, you said, I ordered one of these posters to be signed by you, Nolan and Richard. Will you be signing that on this stream? No, I won't. I won't be signing that on this stream today. Although I will say, Chris, hello. Thank you for ordering one of those. I think Richard is signing them right now, and then I will get them, and Nolan and I will sign them together. So, you know what? Maybe we could do like a little. I bet you anything. You know what I'll do? I will, when he and I get together to sign those together, we'll do a short little live together, because that would be a lot of fun. And we didn't do that last time. So I think that would be great. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for hopping on and following North Rose Pictures. That's great. I'm not shooting any movies right this second. I did just go to the premiere for this one, The Shift, that opens today. You think Instagram's more accessible. I agree. And you like to see, okay, this is, yeah, just being able to interact with you guys. That's fantastic. How difficult was it for me to shoot Uncharted? It wasn't. I mean, sometimes the days would be long, and that's the way it is in TV production. They're long days. But I always enjoyed doing the video game because they were just more like standard. Like on television, you might go in at like 5:30 in the morning and be in the trailer and, you know, be getting ready for the day, and have super early or super late call times. And with the video game, it was very standard, like 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, because video games, you know, are very standard. So not standard. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like the corporate jobs and the corporations and big tech, essentially, these companies that are making video games tend to be more corporate, even though those guys are there working and burning the midnight oil. They tend to run more on a 9 to 5 kind of a schedule. So it was hard. Oh, this is not the right one. I'm glad I caught that. You wanted this one. Let me find it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I will find it. Sorry. Where did they go? I need to find one. So anyway, was it tricky? It was sometimes those days being there long from like, here we go. Got it, found it, got the right one. Being there long were tricky. Like they have these like gray padded walls for the sound buffering, and also to make sure they get like a clean recording. And sometimes by the end of the day, I would just be like, I can't see, this gray is crazy. But no, other than that, it was so much fun. And I can't even believe that I got to do that job. It's insane to me. Oh, you just watched my episode of 2.5 Men the other day. That is so funny. My favorite part of working on that show was I was also working on ER at the time across the lot. And so here I was on ER, you know, doing all these like very serious doctory things and working, you know, I had a fun, quirky character on the last season of ER, but it was just more of a serious show. And then I'd go across the lot for a week on the WB and work at 2.5 Men. And they, similar to what I was talking about with the video game, they were just a sitcom schedule is so different. You come in and you do rehearsals and everything's kind of light and laughing a lot and things move very quickly. And then you film in front of like a live studio audience. And it was amazing. Like, it was, my favorite part was obviously just working with the other actors and watching them at the height of their craft doing just such incredible things. And there was an amazing actress on that show named Kelly. I'm so bad with last names. But she was Stables, and she was amazing. I met her on that. And yeah, that's my favorite part, honestly, is the people and watching the process. And then also just to be on the WB lot doing both of those shows at the same time. It was incredible. So this is going to Jamie, and I got the right one. And so here you are, Jamie. There you go. Thanks for playing. I so appreciate it, and I hope that arrives to you. Something else I always say, and I tried to do it sometimes on the first one, but when these get to your house, make sure to tag me so that I can post them in my stories. I love to see where they wind up, like the people that they wind up with, because obviously I just am seeing you and your words, but I would love to see where they end up in your house and, you know, who's holding them. Okay, Shane, here you go. This is for you. This one's for you, and you want me to write Elena Fisher last year's model, so that's what I'm going to do. Even though that was such a burn line at the time. I remember I was always like, when Claudia came on and her character, Chloe, when she was joining, I was like, I don't like it that I'm last year's model. Is this going to continue like this? But she's so sweet, and it was so fun to work with her, and she's such a totally different energy, right? So it was fun to have these both of these types of girls on this game, breaking the normal, you know, video game mold of, you know, Lara Croft Tomb Raider essentially. Okay, see, this is me trying to this is me trying to stay focused as I sign all these things. Thank you for being patient. Okay, that was yours, Shane. You're good to go. All right, we are moving along to Tessa. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's so good. I love that Nolan encouraged you like that. That's fantastic. I love that. He has his moments. Doesn't he have his moments? Oh, you're going to the shift tonight. Okay, I'm so curious to know what you think. It's I want to tell you a little bit about it. It is by a first-time director who, if you go to his Instagram, you can hear about his story about his dad and his family and just all the hard things they've been through. And he wrote this little tiny short and filmed it for $500. And then this studio got behind them and said, we will help you make this. And people crowdfunded saying, this is the movie we want to see get made. And so they got all the investment together to make it. And then the producer of that movie had worked with me on a small movie up in Nashville, the one with the Lifetime movie I did. And he was filming and said, hey, we'd love for you to join us. We don't have a big part at all, but we would just love to have you on. And the director's a huge Uncharted fan. Would you do it? And so when I met him, I said, well, you know, Nolan, he likes to do like newscasters too. I mean, I might be able to twist his arm to be able to do this. So he was just so grateful and gracious. And I'm so proud of him in this like first time directorial debut. It's edited great, really cool like effects in it, and kind of post-apocalyptic kind of a vibe. But Nolan and I get to be very perky newscasters in this very dark world, and we're just a glimmer of what is on the screen. But I thought it was kind of interesting, and it's definitely going to be like a conversation one where it's like, I want to go see it again and kind of talk about it. And I'd love to hear what you think, like honest opinions. I really, really would. So, yeah, I'm so glad that you're going. I actually, sorry, Tessa, I think I put watching and playing because I'm sitting here talking and signing at the same time. I'm so sorry. But it's still a unique photo. what was I going to say? I can't remember. I'll think about it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm still signing. Oh yeah, this is like my first sort of, even though it's very small cameo, as Nolan would say. I'm watching both you and Richard on my phone and TV. We're talking at the same time. Probably two very different experiences, huh? But the first time I've had been in something that's in the movie theaters that people can go and see. So that's kind of fun because all my movies I've done have just been on the little screen. Okay, I'm getting this one signed. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, this is such a unique name. Ocean. I hope I'm saying that right. Ocean. Oh my goodness, somebody's been watching Haven for the last 2 months. This is fantastic. I'm on the final season. Oh, that is so great. It's such a, whenever I go back to look at scenes about like putting up for actors have our reels of like scenes that we like or that we think are cool. I mean, I got to play so many characters on that show, but it gives me all these warm fuzzies because it was just these relationships between these characters were just so sweet, similar to Uncharted. Okay, I'm trying to find hello from Montreal. Hello. I'm trying to make sure I'm caught up here because all these we're going. Okay, it will be framed proudly. I love that. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you like hearing our stories. I hope that I'm all caught up. I'm trying to catch up with all of these. I did a similar short. Oh, with PJ. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, great. I know some of these. What are my favorite? Okay. Thank you for, okay. I'm trying to catch up, you guys. You guys are all so sweet. I can't believe. I know. I think you're not bothering me at all. Nobody's bothering me here. Okay. How do you say it? Iyad, is that right? Okay. I think I'm all caught up. All right. Okay. So we are here. Ocean. Here we go. Ooh, this is one of my favorite shots from Haven. This is, I remember that scene vividly. How was working with Lucas Bryant in 2 very different roles. Good thinking. Yeah. So the first thing I ever did with Lucas was, in Montreal, this movie called, I think it was Perfect. Was it Perfect Plan? I think that's the one. And we didn't even know each other. Hang on. We didn't know each other, but we had a fun time. But we only knew that, with that movie, you're only going to work on it for, I think we're there for 2-3 weeks. And I was in the middle of planning my wedding and all of this stuff. And, then I went and got married over the holidays. Our anniversary's coming up. And then came back and was working on, I think I did an episode of Private Practice or something. And auditioned for Haven. And didn't get it at first. And then really fought for the role that I really, really wanted it. And then I got it. I got to like go for the callback or whatever, and prove that I would be a good Audrey, I guess. And oh my goodness, can you email me the teaser if I'm interested? Sure, email us. I love watching stuff. I'm so much better at watching stuff than I am reading stuff. Anyway, then I was, we were up auditioning, and I got to audition across from all the potential Nathans, and there were some that I had worked with. Isn't that funny? Why are both of my roles with Nathans? Maybe I need to write another one with another Nathan. Oops, sorry. And anyway, and Lucas and I we were like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're here and you're doing this, and how fun would it be to work on this? And him and his silly sense of humor, he totally went in there and was joking around. I think you could probably find the story online of what he brought me in the audition, which was embarrassing, similar to Nolan. What is it with people thinking that that they can just completely try to make me blush and laugh in my jobs? But anyway, it just it showed a certain amount of chemistry and trust, and it was so much fun. And when he got it, we were just so excited. And to go up to Nova Scotia and be leading a show together, and then to work with Eric Balfour, and to be Adam Copeland, all these amazing people, and all the local Canadian actors there that were just incredible for that long was such a gift. It was such a gift. I need to go back and watch all of it, because it has, it's been a while, similar to when I watch a bunch of my Haven scene or Uncharted scenes, and I'm reminded what fun stuff, because you rarely get to kind of see it in its entirety. You're usually kind of moving on to different stuff. And so you don't get a chance sometimes to watch what you're working on. But I'm so glad that you all enjoy it. And I'm hoping to be able to do more of it, It's been a wonky few years, haven't it? So I'm hoping that post all kinds of work stoppages that we'll be able to all, get back to doing what we like to do. Okay. Ocean, I love your name. I hope I said it right. There you go. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to write you a quote. I'll put it at the top. Nothing worthwhile is easy. I love that. It's very true. That's a good reminder for me, for sure. What was I going to say too? Oh, if for some reason, and hopefully you'll find this, but if you ever do sign up for one of these and you're not able to make the live, oh, hi, Ocean, I'm so glad you got a chance to see it. But if you're not able to make them, obviously my lives go on my feed, and you can hopefully watch them on fast. So you don't have to sit through all of this stuff. This jibber jabber. Okay, here we go. Naldo. Ooh, you're going to do a special one. Oh my goodness. This was such a fun character. Again, another like Uncharted fan. These guys in the video game world. Oh my goodness. Sounds cool. Your game series spun my life into an unexpected direction. So thank you for that. I love that. So fantastic. Okay, so, some of you are asking how you buy an autograph. You go to streamily.com/Emily. Is it Emily Rose? I think. I can't go to the different page. I'm pretty sure. And the link's on my linked tree on the top of my Instagram page. You can go there, and they're listed for the ones that you want me to sign offline. Which would probably be now, and then or up for another Instagram live signing, which I'm wondering if I should do one more, but right before Christmas or not. I'm not really sure, but you guys can let me know, or if I should just wait until the new year. Okay, Naldo, you're next. Naldo, you are getting Lady Sif. Check out this hair. When I was in the motion capture for her, which it's up on the wall over there. But I asked for like a bunch of hair on this side so I could remember that it was there. You get a silver pen on this black. There we go. Okay, thanks for playing. All the best to you and your dreams. All right, here we go. I'm going to sign. Okay, there you go, Naldo. Fantastic. You were so happy they cast me as Lady Sif. I thought the direction they took the character was such an inspired decision. Oh, thank you. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm going to tell you an embarrassing story about Miss Lady Sif here. When I was talking to the creators, like I auditioned for that in my garage probably 6 months. This is so sweet. I want to save this. Okay. 6 months prior to getting notified that I was even like considered for this role. And then I spoke with, the creators And I was just so funny. I was like, I was asking all of these questions. And then it was not until I was pretty deep into it, I was like, wait a second, this is very deep mythology. Now, granted, they have their own take on it, so it's not just like I should know everything, but these are like mythological creatures, and I'm sitting here asking these like Greek mythology questions. And I'm like, wait a second, this is everything I studied in college and in my master's degree. I'm just not like putting two and two together because I just get into this video game job land, and I think there are all these like created characters, and lo and behold, this one. But you know, I think the thing, oh, Naldo, you asked for another one. The thing that was so cool to me about Lady Sif was the emotional direction that they took her in terms of her mothering and how she felt towards her children and her husband. And to be given that kind of direction, I was so thankful for. And you're right, I really did enjoy that. All right. Okay, Naldo, you ordered 2. You are a rock star. I love it. Thank you so much. I think you're asking what hang on, I'm going to go down to these questions because some more have been, which print is my favorite? Well, I really do like this one right here. Right here. I love that one. And these look cool. These Haven ones are kind of neat because I remember doing this shoot day. This was really, really cold. And I think the Lady Sif one is really neat because it's against the black like that. But then this one is also incredible. And an artist, another fan artist made this one. So, I mean, they're so, I don't know, my favorite. That's a really difficult decision. That's a hard decision. Let's see. Anything else? Favorite Elena Fisher moment. And then favorite scene in Haven. Let's see. Okay. Moment. Scene in Haven. Well, I think one of my most challenging scenes in Haven was the one where I had to act across from myself as Mara and Audrey. I mean, that is incredible. And then all the stuff with Sarah as a redhead, I believe was so much fun being in the 40s. That was such an incredible, I don't know, just group of characters to study and to act like and to be that era was there. I really like the scene with Nathan and Sarah on the beach. Sticks out. And then there was just so many, like when I go back and I look at, there's a bunch of blooper reels on YouTube, that just so many funny moments. I mean, everything with Jason Priestley. I mean, it's just incredible. It was I miss it. It's fun. And it'd be so fun to go back in some capacity in some way, I think. And I don't know if that would ever happen, but that would be a blast. Okay, Heather, you want me to write a quote, oh my word, and please also sign as Elena. That's so funny because I always say, oh my word. It's like you know me or something. Oh my word. That's so true that I say that. Okay, there you go, Heather. Thank you so much. There it is, coming at ya. All right, we are trucking along, you guys. This is fantastic. Silver pen, yes, and oh my goodness, this is a great quote. So, but it just doesn't have, you don't want me to make it out to anybody. So this just is gonna say, without Odin, we can be, this was a good quote. You're right, this was a good quote. We can be one again. I have an actor's confession too. Another confession. And that's that, like, sometimes you're so focused on the character and getting the words committed to memory. At least I feel like I am. Here we go. There we go. Going out to, I don't know who, but someone. Oh my goodness, we have waves. I know, you guys, we are going on 40 minutes here. And we still have people trucking along. This is pretty awesome. I can't believe it. Thanks for hanging in with me. But sometimes we'll be working on scenes and you'll just be so trying to get everything down, the beats down and everything, that you kind of don't really even sit, which is a huge mistake, but sit with really what you're saying and what's going on, because you're just going through the motions of trying to get the material in your body. So there's so many times that I've watched some of the Uncharted scenes and some of the Haven scenes and been like, oh, wait a second. And have I finished playing the Uncharted games yet? No, but I did start really playing them with my son, who loves them, and we actually need to pick them up. I have such a problem keeping my PlayStation, I have a hard time keeping my PlayStation, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. What do you call them? Joysticks. Is that what they call them nowadays? But I have a hard time keeping those charged. What should I do? Is there a way? They're just never, like, I can never keep them charged. And I feel like every time I want to play, I go and I have to recharge them. How do they stay charged? How do they stay charged? Does anybody else have this problem? Please let me know. Fill me in on the inside scoop. Teach me. This is where I'm inept. This is where I am admittedly inept. Okay, my favorite Elena quote. Which one should I write, you guys? This is to John. And he wants me to write my favorite Elena quote. Let's see. Oh, I love that you do Elena as cosplay. She's so fun. Let's see. What? You gotta get one of those stands to dock them in. That's actually really true. I really should. Okay. I can leave them to charge overnight, but they're kind of in this like electrics closet thing. And I feel like we also use the PlayStation to do like Beat Saber and just dance. And so I feel like some of these things are sometimes things get moved around. Let's see. What quotes should I say to John? You guys had a lot of really good ones earlier. Okay, I'm going to go down to the bottom and see if you're helping me out here. Are there separate chargers for them? Okay, let me think. Oh, yes, Kat. That's the best one. Clowns? Clowns over my death? Oh my gosh, I love that one. I'm putting that down. I hope, John, I hope that this is okay. I hope that this is okay. Then I'm putting the clowns. Clowns? Clowns? Over my death? Oh my gosh. I love that. I loved that. I love that. I love that Amy would allow us to do that stuff and that she would keep it. Ooh, Northern Ireland. I love it. I went and visited Belfast. It was so beautiful. I did a Comic-Con there once and it was amazing. Okay, here we go. We're almost done with these live signs. Although I probably should refresh it. Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right. Amy. Oh, that's my sister's name. She was just here last night. That's so sweet. I love all my girl gamers. They make me so happy. I love it. South Africa. I love that. I'm not very good at the accent, but South Africa. You guys are from all over the place. And you are holding at like 70 people on this live strong. That is just so sweet. I love that. That's so kind. On a Friday afternoon. Okay, everybody, you are all so sweet. Oh, here we go. Sic Parvis Magna. Here's another one to Jace. Jace, here we go. I have a question. When do you all get time? I'm late. Just got home from watching The Shift. It's phenomenal. Ah, you loved it. Isn't it so thought-provoking? I love it. This is fantastic. Okay, there is a charging station where you can store them. Listen, here's the deal, guys. I feel bad for those of you that are just joining in right now because already the 60 or 70 of us have a lot of like inside conversations already going. So I don't really know how to keep you all posted on them, but I do feel a closeness. Not that I'm shaming anyone for not being here on time. Oh, London, but live in Knoxville. I go to Knoxville all the time. Anyway, I feel like I'm like carrying on 5 conversations at once, but hopefully you're all tracking with me. Okay. Some of the common conversations we're having is, how do I keep my PlayStation joysticks charged? Okay. The other one we were having favorite Elena quotes because I always get asked to put my favorite quote, and we've had some very good ones. The other ones we've been getting asked, some of you guys have been asking me about some like obscure TV appearances I did back in the day, which has been really fun. Hello, waves, hello. And let me think, was there one other major topic we were talking about? Potential Comic-Con, saying that if you guys want us to go there, to contact your local Comic-Con. And is Nolan North watching? I don't know if he's watching. Maybe. Is he on there? I don't know, but he's having his live in about 20 minutes. In 20 minutes. This is a 10-minute job, but you do this it makes it so much. Is it a 10-minute job? I know. I'm sorry. Signing is I take a long time. Okay, here. I'm back on track. I'm back on track. Okay, Jace, you wanted Sick Harvest Magna, right? Okay, Sick Harvest Magna. I'm just so excited that you went and saw the shift and you had such a great response. They're called controllers now, Emily. I know, Miss Vera. You're right. I'm sorry. Would you have been able to come up with that term while you were doing an Instagram live and felt the pressure? Joysticks. I'm sorry. Yes, they're called controllers. That's right. They're called controllers. Maybe that needs to be my new quote. Okay. Is it bad that every time I see somebody with a PlayStation shirt or a jacket, I want to stop them and be like, hey, Nolan, what does it say? Nolan is keeping watch at the window. Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be creepy? That would have been so funny. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sick Parvis Magna. Holla. Is that what I should say? Okay. Oh, this is what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, when do you... He is total goofball. When do you... get time to play? Because everybody asks if I've played the games, and I don't know when to play like a 13, 12, 8-hour game. We just play it. Do you play it at night? Do you just commit? And then on top of that, now there's 4 of them. So how do you do that? How do you do it? I know, Miss Vera. Listen, I knew it. I tried to play it cool. Like I knew. And the words just weren't coming from me. Finland. Holy mackerel, you guys. This is amazing. For God and Liberty. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, Jace, Sick Parvis Magna. Thanks for playing, Emily Rose. There you go. There you are. Okay. Guys, we're moving and grooving. And we're going to be done by 5 so that you can go and watch Nolan's live stream. That was so kind of him too, to change the time, even though he probably needs some time to figure it out. Why didn't I play Elena in the Uncharted fan film with Nathan Fillion? You know, that's a good question. Because he didn't ask me. I'm 2 degrees from Nathan Fillion. I think Nolan knows him well. And then also, my good friend Zach knows him pretty well. And I've met him before at Comic-Con stuff. But I don't know him. So, I don't know. But you should ask him that. Okay, wait, here you go. You're a late night player. I'm a teacher. I use my weekends or holidays early in the morning before my kids wake up. I usually play for an hour or so at night or on the weekend. Okay. As a teacher, I use weekends to play. There you go. I know. It's just so hard to find the time. I think that's why, for me, playing it with my son has been the best, because I feel like I'm spending time with him. And, but listen, he's a little timid of these guys. And, Pocket Ninja, you put them on the poster, but this is the guys that Nolan warned me about. Those guys. They're slippery, scary, naked people. So I'm a little, yeah, I don't know. That's the part I'm like, I got to watch playing it with my son late at night. He's, you know, it's not that he couldn't handle it, but he's just younger. So, okay. All right. Okay. Tony, this is yours. This is yours on the dock. Here we go. All right. Don't let the troubles get you down. All right. I will do that, Tony. This is a cool story behind this house. This is called the Gray Gull, and this was actually somebody's home in Nova Scotia that they were remodeling. And our production company was like, hey, can we shoot some stuff here? And they're like, sure. And it turned into a 5-year show. Can you believe that? This was the coolest Gray Gull. And then Audrey's house was like on the top, and it was just very cool. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let's see, here we go. Let's see. I'm putting it here. We are, what is it? Don't let the troubles. I always remember going, the troubles. But then, what dream? But then obviously they were a thing. Dream projects, genres, subjects for your production company. Jill and I love horses, so we've been looking for some good horse projects. We have some that we want to get done. We don't love that World War II happened, but a lot of the stories that come out of there are incredible, and we love any time we get to spend with veterans, because I just think that nowadays there really isn't a healthy respect for these the Air Force families or the Army families or military families or veterans. So we're super passionate about veterans. In fact, when we actually do our shows, we want to hire veterans as much as we can, because they're just the coolest people. Okay, don't let the troubles get you down. Okay, and I want to tell you as well, this was so freaking cold. This location was so cold. Okay, Tony, there you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for purchasing. Okay, again, we are moving it. Okay, this looks like this might be the last one for my individual ones. And then we will do the live signings for all the other people, which I'll probably just give you like a little, you're watching their streams at the same time. Hey, is Nolan on right this second? Did he pop in early? Or is he, I'm not sure. Is he early, maybe? Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Ramon, this is the one you ordered right here, Ramon. You know what? Yes, Pacific Northwest. Thomas, listen to me. This is crazy. I have wanted to go. Okay, Comic-Con London, I think I'm going next year in October. I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there next year in October. So London Comic-Con, I will be there. Emerald City Comic-Con. I have wanted to go to that Comic-Con forever. I think I've even emailed them and been like, can I come to this Comic-Con? I have not heard anything back. If you guys would ask them, that would be amazing. I would love to go to the Seattle Comic-Con. It's my hood. It's where I grew up. I would love to go. How do we make this happen, people? How do we make this happen? Okay. All right. He is here watching. Nolan, are you really watching? Are you really watching right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bud. I'm proud of you for watching. Okay, here we go. Ramon, this is my last one. Ramon or Raymond. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed if I mispronounced your name. Okay. Here we go. Yes, I think it is Raymond. Okay. Enjoy the troubles. I wonder if you want me to write that. Here we go. And I'm going to say, ooh, that's kind of funny. I'll do that one. I wish I had a different marker right now. I'm not going to lie. This one doesn't feel like it's performing or up to snuff. I'm sorry. Okay. And I'm actually going to sign it twice over here because the silver marker is not, I'm not down with it. There we go. Okay. I know sometimes the messy one. Yo, Nolan is here. He is in the chat. Good Lord in heaven. Nolan, are you you are here. You're spying. You're trying to check it out. So yes, Nolan, let's have a little lesson, okay? This is how you do it. You get on to your computer. You look who you're signing for. You grab it. You make sure you have the right picture. I have already put them all in order, okay? And then you look at it. You see if they have any special instructions. And then you engage with people. And you communicate. And you talk. And it's, you know, I don't know, kind of spacey sometimes. And then you sign it. And then you show it to them, okay? Do you remember when you were on this show? Do you remember that, Nolan? There you go. He did. He figured out Instagram. Aren't you so glad that he's like hiding in the people here? This is amazing. Okay? And then you put it in the file. Okay? That's how you do it. That marker ain't marking is right. Okay, so here we go. And then you mark it as complete, Nolan. Okay? And then it'll cue you up for the next one. All right? There you go. I see you, Elysium 314. Hello. All right. I think... Wait, let me just check and make sure. I'm going to refresh my window here and make sure that there are no other ones that have not been signed. Okay, why is there one here? There's one here that's saying it's not being signed, and I don't understand why that is. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'm looking. Guys, I think that's it. There's one that's saying it's not signed, and I really, really hope that that would fix itself. So I'm trying to just refresh and see. Okay, well, guys, I think that that's it. He is taking notes. He should be taking notes. Listen, for all these other ones that we're signing, the ones for me, Richard, and Nolan, I think that I will talk to Nolan, and he's here right now, about maybe what we can do is when we sign them together, we can just do like a very, very quick live, just thanking everybody and just signing them, right? And all these people are Allison and Harrison and Adrian and Rick and Gannon and Noah and Gurpreet and Matt and Servin and Aiden and Anna and Mariana and Gabriel and Vincent and Emily. Good name. I know he is going to get me back in his live. I better listen to that. Philomena, Andrew, Lizzie, Michael, Kendall, Jamie, Ethan, Trevor, Elizabeth, Ricky, Nora, Emily again, Nick again, to Max, Jack, Ricardo, Harry, Janet, Neha, Gurpreet again. Oh my goodness. David, Charlie, Daniel, Katriana, Nestor, Chris, Levi, and Nathan. So if all of you are on right now and you weren't able to see us sign your amazing poster currently, just know that we will be, because we all want to make sure that we authentically sign it. And they should be arriving in your mailboxes shortly thereafter. So they have to go to us, and then we put them back in and send them to you. And you guys do want live streams. So I would love to live stream with you. Can you please send me in messages or whatnot your ideas for what you want the live streams to be about? That would be great. You just submitted me as a guest request for this. Oh, I love that. For Emerald City. I love it. I think Nolan's done Seattle before, but I have not done Seattle. And I would love, 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 love to do. Greg, you're from Nova Scotia. I love it. I would love to do Seattle. Again, I think I should do Seattle. You know what the other live I think I want to do too at some point is with Lucas and I. If I can twist his arm. He stays off the social medias, but if I can twist his arm, maybe we would do one. Maybe with Balfour too. Who knows? And Adam. Would that be fun? That would be fun. You are such a legend. Thank you so much for doing live streams. I'm sorry if there's something that I don't do that other people do. If there is, please let us know. Let me know. And yeah, what a great way to have a Friday afternoon. I hope this kicks off your December well. Remember, go and see The Shift tonight or this weekend, and check out Nolan and I's cameo. thank you guys for being such sweet friends and frans as they're called. And yeah, I'm very, very, very thankful that I have such amazing acting friends and just real friends like Nolan who sneak into my chats and let me give him a hard time. So, okay, Nolan, take it away. It's your turn. Make sure you're all set up. Here you go. If you have any questions, text me. All right. You guys, thank you so much. Have a great December. And remember, if you want to order any more of these, just go to streamily.com and you can look for Nolan or Emily, Rose, me, or any of us. And you can either order these prints or the individual prints. And they make just a great, unique gift for Christmas, right? So thank you guys. You're awesome. Just checking one more just to see if there's any more questions. No, I think that pretty much covers it. Oh, Salt Lake City Comic-Con. Yeah, you got to let them know. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. You guys are fantastic. Bye. Got to figure out how to end it now. Okay. Bye.